Welcome back to KCTV English News. I'm Angel Kim. Jeju Governor Won Hee-ryong has officially expressed his stance on the presidential election for the first time in Jeju and announced that he is seriously considering a run for the next presidential election. In a meeting with reporters at the provincial government on the morning of the 14th, Governor Won contemplated the role he would have to take up, considering that the presidential election process has accelerated nationwide since the April general elections, and also because national and political crises are deeply affiliated with the Jeju provincial government. The governor added that he is taking a possible presidential run very seriously and that he is currently contemplating his vision and strategy as well as possible political partnerships. As for his stance on his resignation as governor during a possible presidential run, he responded that there have been few cases where governors resign from the post while running for the presidential candidate election. However, he left it open to an ambiguous possibility by saying that he may change his stance once he officially begins presidential campaigns. The flight routes linking Jeju to China and Japan, which were suspended in the aftermath of COVID-19, are slowly moving towards resuming operations. Jin Air says it will resume flights between Jeju Island and Xi'an, China, from the 16th. The routes have been suspended since January. The Japanese government will make a decision by July 17th whether to resume flights for business travel to 10 countries, including Korea. Currently, the only flight between Jeju and China is the Shanghai route operated by China Spring Airlines. The minimum wage for next year is set at 8,721, which is an increase of 1.5% from this year's minimum wage. The Minimum Wage Commission held its 9th plenary session on the morning of the 14th and decided to raise next year's minimum wage to 8,721. That's an increase of 131. When converted to a monthly salary, the total amounts to 1,822,481, which is 27,171 more than this year's salary. The minimum wage increase rate of 1.5% is the lowest rate since 1988, when minimum wages were first introduced in Korea. The passenger and car ferry connecting Seongsan Port and Nokdong Port in Jeollanam-do Province will begin service on the 16th. H Shipping announced that they will operate a round-trip route between Seongsan and Nokdong once a day, starting from the Nokdong port on the afternoon of the 16th. The 15,000-ton Sunrise Jeju will be traveling the route with a capacity of 630 passengers and 170 vehicles. The Jeju April 3rd Peace Foundation and the Jeju International Free City Development Center, otherwise known as JDC, will hold a movie screenplay competition that must be based on the April 3rd incident. The theme of the competition is the incident's historical truth, reconciliation, healing, and the importance of peace and human rights. And they are recruiting works for the following 2 categories: feature films and documentaries. Any established or aspiring writer can participate, and the application period is from November 15th until January 15th next year. The winning films from both categories will be made into movies or documentaries. Thank you for joining us today at KCTV English News. Please follow us on YouTube at KCTV E! News Jeju and on KCTV's VOD service. Take care.